What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Junon back in the building. Playing a recent release, front runner for 2024 Game of the Year, in my opinion. Final Fantasy Rebirth. And we are currently in Junon, making our way to another big city, which I guess that's it. Or is this it? I don't know. And now that I'm looking in both directions, this looks more like a city than that does. So, see, I feel like all this could be filled with combat. Like this is a nice long area to have to run through. But I mean, I could always come back if I'm going the wrong way. I decided to go this way, but the other way, I'm on a little side mission for the one dude. A lot of flying enemies in this area. So we're gonna switch the party up a little bit. Combat sentence. We're gonna take red out, and we're gonna insert Aerith, because she can attack enemies in the air, and so can Bear. Alright, so let's get up here and get to this. Trying to fight these dudes.
Taking over.
Somebody's immune to something. I don't like to see that. Assess these guys.
Allow me.
Avian creatures that nest in mountainous regions, they're stiff, cut through the air, exploiting their elemental weakness or pressing them. Arrow. So I thought. What?
Keep it together.
I'll show you what I can do.
Hit me with it.
You can do it.
Alright. More materials improved. Ice, everything improved. Good. Prayer, everything. Good. 5 skill points. 2 beast pelts. But I'm just getting that feeling, YouTube. You know, that furry feeling. It's my second open world area, and I mean, as long as they let you, you know, probably maybe later in the game, let you travel through open world areas at your leisure. Only thing I really wanted to go back to that other open world for was to, you can see this is Junon, and I mean, in my opinion, it's the most open world Final Fantasy I've played since 12, and I'm going to go on the record and say that.
I've confirmed proto-relevant energy signals in your vicinity. Would you mind investigating?
I gotta believe that this is the way to Junon knows. It's like I only got a couple things to do, and I feel like I'm being overwhelmed already. That's the cool part. Okay, I took him out already. Couple more enemies over here.
No, let's get this over with.
So it's my turn?
No holding back.
Why don't you lead the way?
That it?
Give him hell!
Hang back.
See you around.
And now at this point, I really don't know where I'm going. So we're just gonna keep on moving in this general direction because this is where I'm going. I'm leveling up, doing some pretty good fighting. But like I said, I feel like, you know, that other area, it could have been filled with enemies. You know, I ran into one battle that I picked myself, and then another random one. Trying to figure out what's up with this baby chocobo following me all over the damn place. Still getting the hang of the combat though, still. Especially my defense. I'll get my little blocks up or whatever, but this game it's a perfect 10 out of 10 for me. It really is. And I'm not surprised because I'm pretty sure I gave Final Fantasy VII Remake a 10 out of 10. When I go back in my own mind, YouTube, when I go back in my mind, I remember the release of Final Fantasy VII like it was yesterday. I remember how it looked on that little 13-inch television I was playing on. And shit, back then, I was doing the damn thing for real. I had 2 TVs in my room. I had a nice little, a nice kind of big 25-inch tube television, 26-inch tube TV that I used to watch cable on and boxing and whatever else. And then I had another little TV in the corner, like a little, barely little 16, 17-inch little tube TV that I used to play my PlayStation. And the thing about it is, I never even once attempted to hook my PS1 up to the bigger screen. Because if I would have did that, I think I probably would have, you know, I would have enjoyed it a lot more because it's not like I played my video games back then and watched TV at the same time. If I was playing PlayStation, the big TV was off. If I was watching the big TV, the PlayStation was off. I ain't paying no electric bill. I was living in the barracks back then. You know, it kind of, for the very few ladies I did deal with, and it could have been way more.
Come on. Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of
No. Nothing to it.
All right, well, we got them. Cloud did his own thing, but I mean, you know, some of the ladies that I did bring to the crib, it should have been more, could have been way more, but you know, I thought I was in love back then, you know, thinking that it's all mine, when it was all a bunch of other niggas while I was in South Carolina. I mean, I did my thing while I was out there, but I ain't do half of what I could have did. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth.
Here we go.
Ooh. What the hell are these things? I don't know what these are. Let's assess this guy. Here on the grounds there and there. These we're pressing them. And then we can entice.
On you.
Get ready. Can you take over for me?
I can learn. Kiss my ass. You got this.
My turn.
I ain't got no ice. Let's cure myself.
Here goes. Why don't you lead the way?
About damn time. One shot at a time.
No, this won't take long.
I'm coming. This one's for you.
Come back.
They were not easy. They were not pushovers. And that is not something that I want to deal with a whole lot. It's pushing everybody up. A lot of aerial enemies in this area that I'm dealing with, but I just want to explore it to the edges. But no, yeah, like I was saying, if I would have hooked my PS1 up to the big TV one time, and that just would have been the move, and the other TV would have just been sitting there looking crazy, you know. But that was my gaming corner. Final Fantasy VII, the very first Tomb Raider, Bloody Roar. Yeah, and a host of others. You know, this is back in the day, PS1 games. You know, when I went to Korea, you know, a couple years later, I discovered, you know, that's one of my great things about Korea, that I didn't, to support my, to indulge in my hobby and love my, you know, what I was doing. I could go, instead of spending $50 on one game, I could go to the electronics market and spend $50 on 10 to 12 games. You know, and that was my part. Even though you did take the risk sometimes of getting a game home, like Final Fantasy VIII, and playing all the way through it hours and hours, and getting to the third disc and realizing that the third disc was bugged and you couldn't advance any further, which honestly was one of the reasons why staggered him, got him. But that was one of the reasons why I never finished Final Fantasy VIII on time. The third disc was bugged, and it took a, you know, I'm in South Korea, you know what I'm saying? They don't speak English, they speak Hangul. And I don't speak Hangul, I speak English. So I go back with the same disc, and I'm telling them, this no work. This 3 no work. And then they give me, oh, no work, sorry. And then they give me another copy of disc 3 from the same fucking bootleg stack, because they didn't understand what I was saying.
Don't overdo it. Calling fire.
We'll make it quick. It's your turn now.
Let's kick it up a notch. How'd you like that?
Alright, we took them out pretty quick. But yeah, it took about maybe 3 or 4 trips of going back to see the same vendor and then giving me the same disc 3 from Final Fantasy VIII, and me coming all the way home and loading up and realizing they had the same problem. You know, this is memory card days, YouTube, not upload cloud saves and all that other shit. You know, where you gotta wait damn near 3 minutes for the game to load. Oh, I had to play the game for an hour before I got to the part where it froze up at. You know, and I realized that there was nothing else I was gonna do. So, you know, when I got back to the States, I just went and bought a regular copy of Final Fantasy VIII, and you know, got through it and got it done just before Final Fantasy IX came out. But the thing about Final Fantasy VIII that turned me off, that I didn't like, to me it seemed like in Final Fantasy VIII I was using more magic to do damage as opposed to physical attacks. And I don't know if maybe it was a version that I had, maybe if it was something I was doing wrong with my characters, but I like using magic. I like using magic in the RPG, any RPG. But I'm more of a physical, I like to smack the hell out of them. I really do. You know, it's the same in the Bloodborne and all of the From Software's games. I'm just unlocking some of this gray here in this area. I ain't got to pick my son up for about another hour and 20 minutes from school, so I'm going to use that time to catch up on what I should have been doing. And somewhere in here, I'm going to squeeze some Final Fantasy 16 in here, as well as some Ghost of Tsushima, because Rise of the Ronin is right around the corner, and I am going to buy it day one. And I'm going to play it day one, but you know, I don't even remember why I stopped playing Ghost of Tsushima. You know, then I read down, well, actually I do. When I found that there was one coming out for the PS5, I said, okay, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna deal with it because with the one for the PS5 is coming out. Then I realized I wasn't prepared to just go out and spend another $60 on the game I already owned on the PS4. Then they upgraded it for free.
Take the lead.
So it's my turn?
Yeah, I'll do it. Get your ass out of here. I got something just for.
Hang back. Let's do this. It's on you.
I'll take care of him.
No holding back.
You've got it.
About damn time.
I got this. Dead.
So it's my turn? This one's for you! Get him! You lead the way.
Need my help, do you? Asshole!
Hang back.
Go on!
Get ready. Gotta be careful.
I'll take care of him. You can do it!
Ta-da. Woo. Them tornadoes, they ain't that nice. They definitely ain't that nice. But yeah, that was my Final Fantasy VIII story, YouTube. Final Fantasy IX, you know, was, you know, ripped through it. Dedicated a lot of time, putting a lot of hours. By the time Final Fantasy X dropped, I was married, and I had a new daughter. So I felt like I couldn't, you know, focus as much as I wanted to on it. And I'll never forget the first day I played Final Fantasy X. I really didn't like it. I was like, yo, this is some bullshit. This shit. So I let about a day go by, maybe 2 days, and then I said, okay, you know, I'm gonna give it another try, you know, and that's what I did. And in that time of giving it another try, I just instantly fell in love with it. Because for me, you know, RPGs and things like that, if the combat is not what it's supposed to be, then I'm just not gonna like it. And I did not like the combat of Final Fantasy X initially. But then, after spending, you know, a few more hours with it, I grew to love it. I grew to be like, okay, you know, I got a whole party. I got a party of 5, 6, 7 characters traveling with me one at a time. And if they don't all get a hit in this battle, they don't get no experience. So that was when I started mastering the art of switching my characters in and out, and, you know, for their strengths and for their healing abilities and for their defensive capabilities. And it's just, all of a sudden, it all clicked. It all clicked, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do this, you know? Final Fantasy 11 was online. I made the mistake of a PS2 with a dial-up router and giving it a go. You know, having to keep getting booted and disconnected and can't find the game, and it just wasn't for me. I did eventually go back to Final Fantasy 11 on the, I want to say maybe it was the PS4, and I was like, okay, or it could have been the PS3. But I played Final Fantasy 12. It's always been Sony products for me, Sony consoles when it comes to Final Fantasy. But I feel like for some reason I played Final Fantasy 12 on the Xbox, but I know I didn't. Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I played Final Fantasy 12 on. I had to double check just to make sure, YouTube. But yeah, played Final Fantasy 12 and defeated Final Fantasy 12. Because I did try 11 on the PS2 and it was not working out for me. And I played Final Fantasy 12 and beat Final Fantasy 12. It was on the PS2. Only system it was available for. I did, after I got my PS3, I did go back to 11 and try it on the PS3, and it worked somewhat. Still didn't work properly, in my opinion, but it worked somewhat. And this one I'm doing my exploring. Exactly why. But yeah, 12, and then it was 13. 13, 2, Lightning Returns, all on the PS3. And I feel bad, you know, that I didn't finish Lightning Returns, but that whole thing with the fucking clock and the this and the that and the damn clock ran out on me, and it was like, okay, now you have to start from the beginning. But that's all shit. You ain't gotta tell me that but one time. I'm not the type to keep on going through games. I ain't never platinumed a Sony game in my life since trophies came out. I ain't never got a motherfucking whatever top achievement on the Xbox. Cause normally I play a game, grabs my attention, I go through it, I beat the game, and then that's it. I ain't going back, going over and over and over and over and over again and doing little silly shit just because I want to get the bet. No. I ain't never been 100% completionist when it comes to video games because I buy too many, and it was true back then, and is way too true now. My backlog just on the PS5 includes Final Fantasy 16, Marvel Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok. Okay, Evil West, Hogwarts Legacy, and if you really want to get petty about it, the Saints Row remake. All right, they letting us swim around this mug now. It's a lot going on out there. A little out trying to Ghost of Tsushima, Star Wars Jedi. Survivor and the one before that, and I'm going to end up finishing Jedi Survivor before I finish the other one. Oh, look at that! Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's a little mini game to play here. Got it. First ship. What else I got over there? Gotham Knights. Forspoken. All I'm doing is just looking at one stack here. All I gotta do is look over there and I pretty much know what's there. Lords of the Fallen. You know, and that's just my PS5 backlog. I ain't even looked over to the left yet to see Far Cry 6. It's just fucking ridiculous, YouTube. It's my backlog, and that's just the PlayStation 5. I ain't talked about my PS4 games, some of which I definitely invested some good hours into. Death Stranding, not so many good hours, maybe about 5 or 6 total, but enough to get me curious, enough to make me probably want to go back and do it. Dragon Quest 8. The Last of Us Part 2 remastered, and The Last of Us Part 1. What else? What else I got over there on the PS4? Oh, Returnal. That's another one. You know, my backlog is fucking stupid. My backlog is so stupid, it's to the point where I shouldn't buy no more video games from now for the next couple of years. I shouldn't buy no more. I shouldn't buy no more video games until GTA 6 come out. Then I'll be all right. Just gonna see if it's gonna let me run up there. A lot of stuff in this area. I feel like then I'm gonna miss something. Man, it's over here. Couple of things I didn't pick up. Some more Planet's Blessing. More stuff. Look, like we like on a little tanker or something now, it says, or something. But that's just my Sony backlog, YouTube. I got my Nintendo backlog. I got The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Taken Kingdom. And I ain't started neither one of those yet. I got the latest Mario Brothers. I played that for about an hour. You know, and I only got like 2 more Nintendo Switch games. Xbox, don't fucking get me started. Mass Effect Andromeda, got 46 hours of Mass Effect Andromeda. Mafia 3, I got about 30 hours in it, but not about 20 hours in Mafia 3. Should have been finished that bullshit. You understand me? Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, they don't give you hours, but I got about 8+ days played in Red Dead Redemption 2. That's 24 times 8. And I know I'm at the end of that, and I am going to finish it. I'd be crazy not to. I'm in the middle of a season in NBA 2K24, and when it comes to 2K, I'm definitely not your standard 2K player. I play my association mode, my league. I pick a team, normally my Sixers. I play all 82 games, no simulations. Then I play all of the playoffs, and I play the NBA Finals, and I win the championship. And then I go to my career. And I just don't play as much as I used to. I'm realizing that now, and it scares me, to be honest. I'm playing video games 40 years. 40. I'm going in a whole nother area now, though, YouTube. I'm going in a whole different direction on this Final Fantasy. It's another broken chockaboo stand. This chockaboo stop is now in working order. Nah, we good. We ain't gonna rest. I just used the cushion. I ain't gonna use another one. I'm going in a whole nother direction. I honestly don't really know where I'm going. And I kind of want to find a checkpoint or something before I decide to save it.
So it's my turn?
Guess it's my turn. So now. One shot at a time. Ooh, got him.
Taking over. You're done.
Moving on then.
All right. We took a couple hits. A lot of flying enemies in this area. We're going right towards this area here.
Be on your guard, everyone. I'm picking up a monstrous signal. Rare Zemzalet variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Zemzalets are known as the sages of the skies, not only because of their intelligence, but also their remarkable feathers that make them both elegant and lethal. These feathers have been prized by all manner of craftsmen since antiquity for their beauty and resilience. Arrows fashioned from them are particularly valuable. They're said to slice through the air so quickly, they're capable of piercing even solid stone. Oh, but take care not to be so entranced by their abilities that you lose focus.
Lot to do here with this one. I don't even know YouTube. We're gonna make this a video though. It's your boy Jordan. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'm retired. I got no job, nothing else better to do.